Hi everybody, welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch. I'm Reed. So today is more talk on the garden. I just wanted to share this all with you guys. So here we go. Let me reverse this camera. So as you can see, I am winning the war with the weeds today. So now this is the onions, and as a lot of you suggested, I have pulled the weeds. I've spread some wood shavings to kind of give myself a little bit of, I guess for lack of a better term, I'll call it mulch. Now you can see that the onions, that row right there, it goes to about right there and stops. And nothing grew over here. But this row actually had a few grow, and this row's doing pretty okay, I guess. Anyway, moving around, the peas are here, as mentioned in a previous video, and this first one's doing pretty good. This second one's doing pretty good. This one has nothing. I don't even know why I left the cage there. That one has peas in it, and that one has peas in it. Now, as I said, we took some soil tests. Let me start over. In a previous video, I mentioned a soil test. We did some soil testing. I realized that this ground is really dry right now. I've been out here pulling weeds, so I shut the irrigation off so it didn't run this morning, so that I could get out here and not sink up to my eyeballs in mud. So I will be watering pretty much when I'm done with this video. Right now, the temperature is around about 90 degrees. It's hot. I'm gonna say it's very hot. I'm not used to 90 degrees. I understand that the whole country is experiencing above average temperatures, or at least parts of the country. So yeah, it's pretty hot here in the lower 48. Anyway, and I guess I should say, for those of you that don't know what the lower 48 is, it is the lower 48 states of the United States is what they call it. It doesn't include Alaska and Hawaii, but all the rest of them it does include. As I said, I'm spreading bark. I've got it spread all the way up to the potatoes. I have not done the potatoes yet, and I am still over here weeding this area. You can see my bucket up there that I'm putting the weeds in. But would you look at that? That is corn. And there's corn, and there's a corn, and there's a corn, and there's a corn. So, and you can see them continuing on up. So, like I said in another video, I don't know what happened with the other corn. I know the ground sucks. We're going to amend it as much as we can. This year may just be kind of a wash. We did actually spread manure on this last fall. I thought it was probably enough. I did not do it this spring, and I probably should have. And that may be part of the problem. I mean, you can see over here the stalks that did come up this spring. There was very few. And so yeah, it kind of maddening, but it is what it is. The potatoes are doing well. The beans are coming on. They're starting to grow pretty good. I did also bark around all of the peppers. Over here in the tomatoes, I barked them. Or where the lettuce and everything is. one thing that I did want to show you is that these guys are starting to grow. The zucchini, squashes, they're actually starting to come on pretty good. Like I said, I think it had something to do with the temperatures this year, as well as probably the fertilization, things like that. These are melons. They're trying. Actually, I should say, I believe that well, that one right there's a watermelon. That one right there's a watermelon. I believe that's a cantaloupe. That's a cantaloupe. Garbage. Now I can't remember what these are. Sorry about that. Let me look for the little tag here. Where is it? Apparently Zoe helped me out and has pulled the tag out. She's really good at stuff like that. These over here are pumpkins, I know that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping that the wood chips will help keep moisture in the soil. We'll till them in at the end of the year, and hopefully that will help a lot. With next year, we will also add more manure, fertilizer, whatever you want to call it, and then I think I'll do it again in the spring. The other thing, we hit 300 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for everyone for your likes, your comments, your dislikes, whatever it may be. I'm gonna say I'm pretty thick-skinned, so you know, let's try and keep it constructive, but come on. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. Nobody has said anything that I would say was in any way detrimental to life in general or anything like that. I do appreciate the comments, and I do try to read them all. I'm gonna say that sometimes you might just get a thumbs up because I may be reading it while I'm going down the road to the next job and somebody else is driving or whatever. But anyway, yeah, keep it up. We like seeing what you guys have to say, and constructive criticism is always a good thing. I'm not gonna say that that's bad. The other thing, I'll show you real quick. Look at those turkeys in there in the shade. They are loving that. This area out here where the fruit trees is, I'm probably gonna do some bark around the fruit trees as well. I just haven't got that far. Anyway, yeah, the garden's coming along. I think I've mentioned the garden boxes are doing fairly well, or at least I have previously. We got radishes the other day that were in the garden box. This one right here, we pretty much cleaned it out, so I'm gonna replant something in there. Not sure what, maybe just more radishes, but you can see we got more radishes there, peppers. Yeah, it seems to be coming along. The dill's doing pretty good, which I didn't even know that my wife had planted that in there until after it started growing. She says she planted a lot more dill, but the only one that I have been able to find is over here. It's pretty obvious that is dill. I believe she's planted some carrots in this one, but I haven't seen any come up yet. But that's pretty typical finding. Yeah, just things aren't growing the way that they usually should. Last year this garden was killing it. This year it's struggling. And like I said, I think it has to do with the cool temperatures, probably a lack of fertilization. The soil's not the best. It's not even soil, it's dirt. So we're gonna try and amend it. We're still waiting for the results of the soil tests, which we should get this coming week, and hopefully that'll give us some kind of a starting point. I'm pretty sure it's just going to tell us that we're lacking everything that I think we're lacking and everything that you guys think we're lacking. But I figured it was worth doing. As I said, it was like only 40 bucks. I'm going to stand here in the shade for a second while I'm talking to you. But yeah, it was 40 bucks for the soil test. May have been a waste of money, may not have been. I'm hoping that it gives us some good guidance, and we'll see what we can come up with. But as always, I know this was kind of a short video, but support your local farmers. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk at you next time.